Hello, my wonderful people. My BIAFRA brothers and sisters. The Arewa Youth for Consultative Forum, how did they talk about, and the Odua Nation, led by Prof. Akintoye Abanji, and Sunday Adeye, more popularly known as Sunday Boho, I dey throw a salute to give on now. I don't come out cap, give every organization, where don the agitate for their self-determination and their self-referendum. My dear, you are not doing the wrong thing, you are doing the right thing. Because every sensible Nigerian is supposed to know that this country is not moving forward, because the people that are ruling us now, we don't even know where they came from. The people who claim to be Nigerians, at the end of the day, find out that they are not Nigerians. One, to start with, Muhammadu Buhari is not a Nigerian. Atiku Abubakar is not a Nigerian. Count on all the whole people that have ruled this country. Only good Lord Jonathan you can count. Say, oh, this one are from Nigeria and OBJ. I mean, since in the inception of this poverty democracy, because democracy have not done anything good to the people. Neither have we ever bettered the lives of the people living in that so-called contraction called Nigeria. Anyway, and that one, now their own cup of tea. Our own is that Biafra must come and Biafra must stand. And on the mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, we stand, the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile. Now here we stand, though, every card is on the table for Biafra referendum, independence dialogue. And this one is coming from the office of the Imam Powerless. And it's also under IPOB release. You can as well visit the site www.ipobreleasenews.com. You can as well read it by yourself. My own duty is to bring this news to your doorstep at least. Even if na car you dey drive, even if na market you dey sell, you go fit use your AirPod or earphone come dey listen my message. That is why it's very, very important that you do what? You log on to www.okutenews.com or Okute Daily Talk News 2.com so that you can get every Obonga update where we dey drop for now. Anyway, today na Monday. This one a new week. And today happens to be the 16th day of October in the year of 2023. We are fast approaching to our referendum, and it must surely come to pass. Anyway, my wonderful people, I don't want to take much of your time. Remember that the campaign is still going on. Hashtag Biafra to the moon and hashtag all hell Biafra. Hashtag in Biafra we stand. No going back, no retreat, no surrender. Biafra must surely come to pass, whether the devil like it or not. Whether the Kabas like it or not. In fact, as it stands now, my dear, they are not holding anything against the Biafrans again because they are tired. They have known that the people they are trying to stop, I keep on wallowing stronger and stronger every day by day. And that is the strength that we gather from the Chukwuka. If you are out there and you believe on this, please go to the comment section, write your own. The international community are watching and they are ready to know that the Biafrans really want to go. Anyway, back on here, the news where I carry come from this early Monday morning. Share, like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more and more authentic news. Self-determination is never, or it is an inalienable right of all indigenous people. Not only indigenous people of Biafra, all indigenous people, according to the United Nations. When political and economic survival of the indigenous people are threatened, the United Nations Charter gives them the right to chart their own political future in what she referred to as self-determination through a democratic process called referendum. This is a follow-up to the press statement regarding the title IPOB is ready for dialogue and the discussion with the Nigerian government. If they are ever ready to do so, we are ready to do that. But we have to expect the unexpected, because now that we tell them we are ready, because each time we approach them with the issue of referendum, or we approach them in a peaceful means that let us dialogue all these things, next one you will see now is the massive killing of our people. So we have to be extra careful. And I must say at this juncture commend the work of Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile, for what he's doing, the inauguration of the most many armies that is fighting against those who are fighting against us. Well, Ekpa, wherever you do, kudos to you, and I must commend you on this. But the area I'm not commending you anyway, that one is sorry for another day, because I know someone must attack me. But I must do what? So pour out my sincere heart, because I have no grudges against anybody. We never wait for dialogue or discussion with the Nigerian. The options are left for them to decide. IPOB worldwide is ready. Anytime they are ready, we don't want people to see that statement as we are begging for dialogue or discussion. The Biafra referendum is sacrosanct and nothing will stop it to usher in Biafra restoration and independence, according to Imam Powerless. According to him, he said, we saw so many wrong comments from mostly those enemies from other tribes who think they can bring IPOB down. Never they think that IPOB is begging Nigeria dialogue. We never do that, and we can never do that. Some people think that IPOB is hard to believe in peaceful dialogue and discussions. No, my dear, we are not miscreants. We are intellectuals and learned people. So we are approaching all these things in a wisdom way, not a kata way, because we Biafrans, we have the intellect and we have what it takes to stand on our own. The Republic of Biafra was in existence even before the British invasion and colonization of the territories of the indigenous people of Biafra and called it Nigeria. Out of greed and political convenience, Britain forcefully amalgamated unwilling and completely different nations, Ududuwa, Biafra, and Arewa, and others, into one bloody nation, which they named Nigeria. After the from the look on show, I better go make mistake. I better talk the one where I know. Since the forcible amalgamation of this, the livelihood, political, and economic survival of Biafrans have been under severe threat ever since then. The blood of Biafrans have been spilled to sustain the forced unity that benefits Britain, their allies, and the Nigerian criminal government. Period to the 1967 to 1970 genocidal war against the Biafrans, where we lost many souls. The northern pogrom led to the slaughter of thousands of Biafrans in the northern Nigeria. This pogrom against Biafrans first survived Biafrans to retreat. To retreat home, and the then governor of the eastern region, General Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, demanded restructuring Nigeria. An Nigerian restructuring agreement reached in Accra, Ghana, widely known as the Aburi Accord, which was rejected by the then Nigerian military head of a state under General Yakubu Jack Gowon due to pressure from the so-called Britain. Never allow these people to go. If they go, Nigeria is nothing, and that is why we were where we are today. This breach of agreement led General Ojukwu and other leaders in the different Eastern Consultative Forum to declare the independence of Biafra. Hell was let loose, and Nigeria and their foreign partners launched a genocidal war, massacring millions of defenseless Biafrans, mostly women and children. We salute our eternal leader, late General Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu, Biafra war heroes and heroines, who fought gallantly to ensure that Biafrans were not obliterated. The ethnic bigotry and the hatred against Biafrans remain unchanged to date. It is only a tree that will receive a warning that will be cut down, and it stands at the same spot. That is the simple truth. Biafrans are fed up with the ethnic profiling, hatred, marginalization, and our enemies' ethnic annihilation plans. To top it off, there has been political and economic exclusion, extrajudicial executions, and arbitrary detentions in the hands of the so-called Nigerian state. That is why the Nigerian government must listen to the wise counsels and dialogue with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB for a way forward for a Biafran referendum and stage. Referendum is not new to Nigeria. For those who base their argument on that referendum is not in the Fulani military imposed 1999 constitution, we ask, who conducted the referendum in 1961 that made it possible for parts of Cameroon to join Nigeria? That is the question. Who conducted that referendum? We initiated and conducted the Midwest Region's referendum of 1962. Whether Fulani military imposed a constitution expressly mentioned referendum or not, as long as Nigeria is a signatory to the African Charter of People's Rights and remains a member of the United Nations, she is bound by law to heed to Biafran's demand for self-referendum. God Almighty has given us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike one of Igbo land, and this IPOB movement worldwide to champion the civil movement. And we won't allow the movement to see corruption until Biafrans are given opportunity to vote in a referendum. For IPOB, engage Nigeria in any negotiations and dialogue for Biafra referendum. First, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally. He will lead the negotiations. Secondly, the international community represented in the United Nations, African Union, European Union, the USA government, the Russian government, and Israel must be represented at the negotiation table. Should the Nigerian government remain adamant and refuse to obey extant laws on self-determination, IPOB and Biafrans will continue with civil disobedience within the boundaries of international laws until our demands are met. More so, we shall continue with our diplomatic engagement to push forward our demand for a referendum. Some of our strategies will remain secret, but will be rolled out in due time. For us in the IPOB, every card is on the table to negotiate for referendum. Freedom fighters will adequately harness every available opportunity for Biafra independence. As long as Biafrans are forced to remain in deadly union that threatens our survival called Nigeria, we shall ensure that the economic and political survival of Nigeria is under threat as well. We can assure Nigeria that IPOB members and Biafrans will never capitulate on our self-determination struggle. On the other hand, if Biafrans are allowed to have a referendum and majority vote yes, for us to exit, Biafra and Nigeria shall remain friendly nations. But if the majority vote no for us to remain in Nigeria, then IPOB job will be done and the movement will be disbanded, according to the news. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has always said that IPOB has crossed the Rubicon. If the Nigeria genocidal war against Biafra and policy of economic annihilation didn't stop Biafrans from the quest for Biafra independence, no amount of extrajudicial executions and unlawful detentions of Biafrans will stop our march for freedom. Let this message sink into the Nigerian government's head and order with remote interest, Biafra or nothing. Comrade Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB, is the one that sent this message. And this message is being broadcasted and brought to you by Amandia Neze from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth about what you need to know, what is happening, what have happened, and what is going to stay, or what is still going to happen in this contraction called Nigeria and also in Biafra land. Everybody, this country have become a kind of a movie where we say the starting of the movie, even before they start it, you have already known the end, as long as you get hold of the title of the movie. So now so the thing take you, my wonderful people. Remember today on Monday, make it do what? Thank you, Baba God, who made you to see this week. Many people struggle to see this week, but at the end they didn't make it. So you are making it to see this beginning of the week, and you will also see the end of the week. Is not by your own power, but by the making of the the greater God. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, as you they watch, make it a subscribe, like, comment. The most importantly, share any of my message that come to your table. And remember that campaign is still going on. Every now and then, from now until Biafra comes, any message of the Biafra you see, just do what? Just type Biafra to the moon. All hail Biafra. Hashtag on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mandate, we all shall stand. And so shall it be. Anyone who talk say Biafra will never come, that person water can never boil. I swear my father. And I saw the thing take me. So my brothers and sisters, where they listen to me, where believe in me, we always depend on me for your daily news. Now here, me I go take back break. In case you never know, my name still remains the same. Amandia Neze reporting live from Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day, and may this week bring us a good tidings, blessings, above all, good health and protection. So shall it be. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.